Hello, Cancer. Welcome. Take a seat. Relax. There's nothing you need to do in this present moment, Cancer, except to relax and enjoy your reading. And to start your reading off, we have card number 18. Okay, Cancer. Was this the same message last week? This might have been the same message from last week. Which makes sense. Cancer, be patient. Things take time. Okay? You might not like hearing this. I know I don't. Right? I want things now. It's my money and I need it now, right? But no, this is the same energy as you planting a seed and you want your tomatoes to be there the next day. Right? No, it takes time for a seed to grow. It takes time for a fruit to bear, right? It takes time for you to grow. It takes time for babies to become teenagers. It takes time for babies to become adults. It takes time for a pregnant woman to give birth, right? Everything in life here takes time, okay? So this is us thinking that everything is going wrong. All right, Cancer? And I'm going to assure you here that nothing is going wrong. You are not being punished, Cancer. Everything is happening the way it should, right? It's like you're not being punished if you plant a seed and then there's no tomatoes there tomorrow. No, you're going to get your tomatoes eventually. You just got to water it, nurture it, right? Treat it gently, have a relationship with this plant, with this seed, and then it'll bear fruit, right? So think about it the same way as the situation, okay? You feeling rushed, you feeling nervous, you feeling worried that, whatever it is that you want, it's not there yet, So imagine this as a relationship, okay? So like I said, how do we treat a seed? Well, we water it, we take care of it, we spend time with it every day, making sure that everything is fine, that the plant is getting enough water, it's getting enough sun, right? Make sure it's getting enough shade, make sure it's not getting too much sun. You take care of it. It's in a relationship. You spend time with it. You spend your time on it. You work on it. You nurture it. You water it. You take care of it, right? You love it, right? And this is with anything, okay? So now imagine this thing that you want so badly, okay? Do the same. See it the same way. Treat it as something you love, that you want to cherish and that you want to take care of, and that see this thing that you want as a loving partner that you gotta caress, that you gotta talk nicely, that you gotta make want you. If you are trying to get a relationship into a relationship by being scared, and you're worried all the time, and anytime you're with, and you don't even spend time with them, you don't acknowledge the relationship. You don't acknowledge the other person, right? Well, that relationship isn't going to work. So we want to see what it is that we want as a relationship, as a partner that we are taking care of, that we are nurturing, that we are wooing, okay? We woo this thing that you want, right? If it is a person, woo them. Don't go up to them being scared, like, oh my God, do you like me? Oh my God, I don't think you like me. I don't like me either. Oh my God, everything's gonna go wrong. You're not gonna like me tomorrow. They're not gonna like you now. The same thing with this thing that you want, right? Say, even if it's a job, if it's a project that you've been working on, whatever it is that you think needs to be happening now, okay? Start treating it with love. Start wooing it. Woo the situation, okay? Have a good time with it, all right? Today is about today. We are in no rush. It's going to take a long time and then it's perfect. So if you have patience, it means that you are still waiting for something that is not happening. Go one step further and let go of that patience. People who are in the present need no patience because they are completely here today. They do not wait for anything, as there is nothing to wait for. Today is already here. Everything that is happening is supposed to be happening. We are in no rush. Today is just about having today. Okay, Two of Pentacles paired with the Page of Cups. Okay. So, okay, so this is cool. This is interesting. All right. So this feels like you are learning to manifest. Okay, that's what this feels like. You're learning to manifest, and this is something new, right? You are wanting something, and then you are hoping it appears. You attract that thing. Okay, that's what's going on right now. Okay, I don't want you to go out and do things. Okay, this is about you being you and attracting what is for you. Okay, so Page of Cups. All right, pages is the beginning of the court cards. All right, it goes page to the page to the knight to the queen to the king, and then back to the page. Okay, the page is like a toddler type of energy. Okay, the page has a lot of energy. Okay, but the page is learning, right? It's the beginning of an adventure. It's the beginning of you learning something new. You know, it's you rushing into the unknown. That's what the page is for, right? That's what the page personality kind of is. The page characteristics, right? It's new. It's something new. It's unknown. You're exploring something unknown. So what's going to happen when you explore the unknown? Well, mistakes can happen, right? Or you getting lost, right? Not knowing where exactly to go. You know, a lot can happen in the unknown. So that is what we're going on. That's what's going on here, it seems like. But so the page, right, the beginning. So let's mix that with the cups now. So the cups are about your emotions. The cups are your heart, how you feel. All right. So now imagine a page learning about their emotions. Okay, a beginner learning about their emotions. A beginner learning how to use their emotions. A beginner that is doing something new, right? And usually, I mean, there's fear when you do something new. There's anxiety, right? There's worry. And that's how it feels like is going on here. This is something new. And so we're going to be making mistakes, right? That's why this might take a while. Because, you know, you gotta level up. You gotta get, you know, you gotta learn some new things, because it's like your soul is like, all right, we have this beautiful thing ready that's going to be on its way to you. All right, let's make sure we embody a person that's going to appreciate and love this thing, right? Because it's extremely special to us. So obviously, if you're making mistakes, you know, that's okay, right? The page is going to make mistakes. That's a characteristic. And some see it as a bad thing to make mistakes, right? But the page, that's one of her strengths, is that the page isn't afraid of a challenge, right? Isn't afraid of doing something new. When people get older and more experienced, they hesitate on doing new things, right? Because they know a lot of bad things that they've gone through. So that sticks with them more. And then when they approach new things, they're like, no, all of these bad things that happen, all of these mistakes I've made, I can't allow myself to do that again. But the page doesn't think that way. The page is okay with making mistakes. The page is okay with rushing into a new adventure, right? Page feels like Leroy Jenkins, right? If you've seen that viral clip. So Two of Pentacles, right? There's back and forth. There is giving and receiving, right? There is movement. The movement of the ocean, the movement of you, the movement of the inner and of the outer, and of going and of coming and of leaving and of staying and of yeah. So there's a cool little movement. That's what this is feeling like. All right. So yeah, I think that's all we want from the Two of Pentacles. I just want to talk about what it looks like. So juggling. This feels like juggling. What are you juggling, Cancer, related to this? Interesting. It's like you're going back and forth on like, oh, I'm gonna get this thing. Oh no, I'm not gonna get this thing. Oh, I'm gonna get this thing. You know, it's she loves me not. She loves me not. That's what this Two of Pentacles is doing here. So it's like it could be like a partner you're waiting for, Cancer, you know, and that's okay. It just looks like it's gonna take a long time and then it's perfect. All right, it worked out for Michael Scott, it'll work out for us. Yeah, let's keep going. Let's see what else we can do. Participation, okay, with integration. Interesting. That's two words that feel very similar. This is of things that are separate coming together, right? These things are separate, but they're one whole. And integration, that's two things that are separate becoming one. Yin yang, right? That means white and the black together, right? And within the white there is black, and within the black there is white. That just means they're two sides of the same coin. They're same, and they couldn't be themselves without the other. Participation. This is asking for your participation. This is like planting a seed, right? And then you don't participate, and then you don't water it, and then you don't make sure it getting sunlight, and then you don't you don't fertilize it. You don't work on it, right? So this is participation. This is us going together. This is us participating. This is us not being afraid of making mistakes. This is us learning. This is us being nice to ourselves, being nice to each other. Two things coming together. See, it's not going to take a long time. It's just going to take a time, you know. But then, look at that. I mean, we're in the middle here, and you're already coming together with this thing that it is that you've wanted. Which, yeah, that's surprising, because I usually when this card is here, like the rest of the reading follows, right? There is no reward. There is no achieving, right? No, it's just it's just kind of showing you what to work on, what to focus on, right? But this one right in the middle of it it's coming together. It's here. Okay, this is Cancer. I don't do love readings, but this is one of those. This is I mean, there's this is it. this is a love reading if I've ever seen one. And I don't really do those, and I steer away from talking about love, because for me it's focus on you. You know, we are trying to figure life out, and that's what this channel is for. All right, this channel isn't to tell you, oh, your love is incoming, your love is on its way, oh, love is here. You know, I have said love is here though, but that because love is everywhere, right? But this is clearly a relationship coming in, okay? And it doesn't seem like it's gonna take too long, Cancer. It just seems like you gotta let go of this fear. You gotta let go of this worry. You gotta be vulnerable. This is you being okay with being vulnerable. You being okay with making mistakes, with things going wrong. Because when you are with a partner, you can't control everything. You know, there's participation when you are in a relationship. And if both parties don't participate, or in this case, like if it's a group, right? If all parties don't participate in this relationship, well, the relationship is gonna suck. Right, interesting. Giving and receiving, participation, yin and yang, two things working together to create a relationship. Two things come together to create a relationship, right? And that's why you can't really force, you know, if I've done this, you know, you have a crush and you're like, no, it has to be them, you know, I gotta convince them somehow, I gotta get them to see. But no, if they don't feel it, then you know, they're not participating. You can't force them to participate in a relationship, right? So same with a relationship, you know, that's how it takes two, is what this is trying to say. It takes two in a relationship. And giving and receiving, in and out. I don't know, Cancer. Love is heading your way, and it looks like you're fine. Just take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Don't worry. Let go of the fear. Take care of yourself. You know, explode that love in yourself, and that love is gonna leak out into the world, and then someone else of the opposite sex is gonna be like, "What's that? What's that?" You know, and then they're gonna find you, Cancer. All right, I promise you this: they will find you. Just keep being you. let go of the fear, have a good time, participate with the universe, and they'll find you. They will find you, Cancer. All right, let's get just one card from the Office Oracle deck. We're going to do this one. Some last bit of words. And that word is 17. Exactly! This is... I thought the reading was going away from me for a little bit there, but no. Number 17. Look at this. Kevin is clear, just so you can see. All work and no play make Michael a dull boy. That's literally all I have to freaking read from that. All work and no play. This is you being all worried, all seriousness, no fun, no love. She's not gonna find you. I say she, but he or she is not gonna find you if you're worried, if you're in worry. What they know is your love. So make sure you are have that love on so that your partner can come find you easily. All right, Cancer, I really hope this reading helped. If it did help, please help me as well, please, by leaving a like, leaving a comment, and subscribing if you would like to keep hanging out, as this is a safe place where we try to figure life out together. So thank you so much for being here. Hope to see you in the next one. Peace.